Hey, what up, guys? Coming back to you this morning, and we're continuing the 2019 year-end top 10s for the 200-pound cruiserweight division. This video, we're going to look at numbers 5, 6, and 7 on the list. So let's kick it off with number 7. His name is Michael Cieslak. I believe he's a contender from Poland. He's coming off of 2019 where he went 2-0 with 2 knockouts. He defeated former world title challenger Yuri Kalenga, 7th round TKO, to build himself up, really, because Kalenga was solid, but he's kind of faded the last couple years, but still a solid former world title contender. And then he took on some guy that other guys are taking on, and he destroyed him. Olan Riwahu Durudola, 2nd round TKO victory over him. So just staying solid and staying busy. He's 19-0 with 13 knockouts, and heading into 2020, he's got a huge opportunity. He was ranked number 2 by the WBC, and he's getting a crack at the vacant WBC title next. He's supposed to anyways. He's supposed to be taking on Ilunga Makabu for the vacant WBC title. I really hope that's the case, and I hope this fight happens to prove how good he really is, because Makabu's a real deal. We know that already, and I think Cieslak gets to prove if he's the real deal. So gotta be interesting to see what happens. Personally, I don't think he's gonna beat Makabu, but I've never seen him before either, so he could surprise everybody and pull it off. So we'll see what happens. That's Michael Cieslak. Next, finishing the year number 6 in the cruiserweight division is contender Alexei Papin. He came out of nowhere. He wasn't ranked coming into the year. 2019, he like I said, he was kind of unknown, so he was 1-1. He finished the year 1-1. In June, he beat some unknown guy with a 3rd round knockout, but then in August, he got a big opportunity against Ilunga Makabu for in a WBC title eliminator. So the winner was going to be the WBC's number 1 ranked contender, and he took on Makabu. It ended up being a great fight. He almost beat Makabu. It was a really close, hard-fought battle, and he dropped a 12-round majority decision. So really proved himself against a solid veteran, and that was a big deal. So that puts Papin into the top 10 because Makabu is a legitimate top fighter, and that puts him in. So he's currently, right now, he's ranked number 11 by the WBC. That's his best ranking. But I hope he moves his way back in and builds himself back up this year. It needs to be a bounce back year where he gets a couple wins and works himself into a final eliminator, hopefully by the end of the year. And now finishing the year, the last guy we talk about on this video, number 5, is Ilunga Makabu, the former world title challenger. Makabu entered the year coming off of 2018, where he was hadn't really proven to everybody that he was back since the knockout loss he suffered to Tony Bellew when he fought for the title a few years ago. I think that was back in, I want to say that was either 2016 or 2017. So he hadn't really proven that he was all the way back. But then he got that opportunity this year. In June, he took on Dmitry Kudryashov, who was in the original World Boxing Super Series tournament, power puncher, and he knocked him out in 5 rounds impressively. That got him into a WBC final eliminator in August against Alexei Papin, who we just discussed. Papin was undefeated coming in. Makabu had his trouble with Papin, but he fought his ass off. It was a really good, hard-fought, back-and-forth battle, and Makabu got a hard-fought 12-round majority decision and became the WBC's number 1 contender. He got ordered to face Krzysztof Glowacki, former champ, but Glowacki passed on it for the vacant WBC title. Now he's getting an opportunity to still fight for the vacant WBC title, and it's going to be against undefeated Michael Cieslak of Poland, as long as Cieslak goes with it. I'm hoping that fight gets announced soon and they fight for the vacant title. Makabu's worked himself hard. He was the favorite against Bellew a few years ago. He knocked Bellew down and then got knocked out in the 2nd round. So I think he's back. He wants to prove that he's a legitimate top 5, top 3 guy and a legitimate world champion, make his case for that. And he's got the opportunity coming into 2020. And I hope he wins the title and hopefully gets into some kind of mandatory after that. We'll see what happens. But all right, guys, that's the numbers 5, 6, and 7 in the cruiserweight division. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Year-end top 10, the cruiserweights, true boxing. You've been hit with the truth.